This may be my last will and testament here. I don't know if Rebecca got bleach in my yogurt, but if I die, she was the woman who killed me.
Are you dead?
Tastes a little bit like bleach, but it's fine.
So this video will be about the trial and error I went through to paint my old shoes so they look like this. And if you want to know how I made them look like this, then just keep watching the video. So I started out with some really old Converse. These are honestly about 3 to 4 years old. We've been through thick and thin. They have carried me through band and other activities, and the shoelaces don't even match anymore. And they probably don't look that bad on camera, but in person they're pretty faded and worn out. As you can see, there's a hole in the side and one of the little metal rings is bent up. So we're going to make these look a little bit better today. The first thing you're going to need is a plastic tub, and I started out using this all-purpose cleaner with bleach. It honestly had about 2% bleach, so I poured whatever I had left, and that wasn't enough, and so I diluted that with some water. And then I just went ahead and unlaced the shoes. I don't think you need to watch this in real time, so I'm going to speed it up a bit. And then this is me trying to figure out how to keep the shoes submerged. So I tried various objects until I finally found this plastic container to hold it up. And then there's me attempting to put the shoelaces in. I honestly did nothing, Rebecca, good job. So that's what it looks like from the top, and I'm going to leave that sit for a couple hours. So after about an hour and a half to 2 hours, I went ahead and rinsed those out really well. It didn't fade the shoes very much at all, but it did make the white part pretty white. So after that didn't work, I went ahead and ran to Walmart and grabbed some actual bleach. I used 2 quarts of that. And this is what the shoes look like after I put them in the undiluted bleach. And I'm going to leave them sit there for a bit. And after 4 hours, this is what I had to work with. It didn't look very promising at first because it was an ugly greenish brown color. And you can see some of the parts are brown, so I couldn't even leave it that green color. But I'm just going to leave that sit out overnight and see what we have in the morning. So the next day it actually looked a lot more promising. They faded to a light tan or whitish color. So I'm just going to start painting this. I'm using Candy Apple, Timeless Gray, Dark Granite, and then black. These are canvas paints from Walmart. They were about 87 cents a piece. And I'm honestly just wadding up a paper towel and starting out the front with the red because that's what I wanted to do. You can start with whatever colors or whatever pattern you want. I just thought it would be cool to do an ombre, but honestly I'm just wadding up the paper towel and dabbing it on the canvas. And as I fade to the next part of the shoe, I make sure to put less paint so I can fade into the next color. And make sure when you're changing colors, you are blending the previous color into the new one so it looks a little bit better. You can do that with a clean paper towel or the one you just used, but definitely when you're switching colors, make sure to get a new paper towel. And I'm going to speed this up even more because I think you get the picture. And I'm going to shamelessly flash my social media while I'm at it. And I forgot to record this part, but make sure you're taping off the white part of your shoe so you don't get paint on that. So after I'm done painting, this is what I have left to work with. And after a bit I decided to go ahead and paint the shoelaces as well so they matched. Since it was ombre, I made sure to do the middle, the red, and then fade up. Here's another view of the shoe using different lighting. And I think they turned out pretty well. And your hands will get messy. So this is what the shoes looked like after drying overnight. If I were to do this again, I would definitely suggest using at least 2 coats. And I probably wouldn't have painted the shoelaces because it did make them a bit stiff. So I honestly might just dye these, so if you want to see a video of me doing that, just let me know. But this is how they turned out, and I'm happy with them, so let me know what you think. And thanks for watching.
This is either Oz or Marbles. I don't know which one. They helped